Phase-4 is beginning soon, and we are here to share the theories and history related with each character. Consider this your lucky day, as we will also be sharing the expected plot lines for all the forthcoming movies and series.
There is a lot of buzz for the upcoming Marvel sitcom The WandaVision. However, there are thousands of theories floating around the internet, and we would like to discuss the top few theories, out of which a few have been confirmed. This series will reveal how Wanda earns the name the Scarlet Witch and how it will lead into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It is believed that Wanda will alter reality in order to bring back Vision, or rather just create a pocket universe. Some theories even suggest that this is all in Vision's head. There seems to be a possibility that WandaVision will bring X-Men into MCU, and Monica Rambeau, previously spotted in Captain Marvel, may appear as Spectrum. There are also theories that say Agatha, the neighbor of Wanda, as shown in the trailer, is Agatha Harkness, the famous sorcerer who trained Wanda and is also confidant of Chief Demon Mephisto. Do you think it's possible that Mephisto might be making Wanda envision all of this to drain her powers?
Wanda, can you read me? Who's doing this to you?
Even though the trailer might not be creating so much suspense regarding the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, you will be surprised to hear the most popular and hoped for fan theories. All the Captain America or Steve Rogers fans want him to make an appearance, and that is exactly why fans think that Captain America shown at the end of Avengers Endgame was actually a Skrull and not Captain America himself. Moving on through the trailer, it is clear that we will be witnessing Zemo, who was earlier mentioned in Captain America Civil War, will now be adopting the comic's accurate name of Baron Zemo in all its mask-wearing glory. It is expected that Zemo might be forming a group of supervillains, which we all know as the Masters of Evil.
Black Widow will hit the theaters in 2021. While it is expected to throw light on Black Widow's past and Fighter of the Red Room, this movie might probably bring an unexpected twist to the current plot and surprise the viewers. There is an explanation that in the few seconds Natasha touched the floor when she traded her life for the Soul Stone, she could have used the PIM particles she had been given to travel back into time, where Captain America and Iron Man visited to get more PIM particles. And now she plans to make a few changes in her early life, like letting her rival Yelena Belova live in order to become a larger part of the MCU. There is also a lot of mystery that has been built around the fact that who is the Taskmaster. Most theories state that it would be one of the lead female characters. Do you think it's possible that it is the Black Widow herself?
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
Come on.
Well, don't we all want Loki to be back in the MCU? But what if he turns out to be a supervillain in the future? Say Kang the Conqueror. Would you still want him back? Well, the most probable storyline, according to the clip in the trailer, where we find Loki under arrest by the Time Variance Authority, it seems to be that when Loki took the Tesseract in Endgame, he might have created an alternate timeline, which could lead us to the reuniting of Loki and Thor in Thor, Love and Thunder. Some fans have speculated that Loki faked his own death like he has done before, as he knew the future, or will appear in an incarnated form as Lady Loki by somehow removing his name from the Book of Hell. It wouldn't be a total surprise, however, if we get to see Loki in more than one version, or see him grow into the biggest villain of MCU. While some theories might state that Loki will be able to warn himself of the future and escape his death, what do you think is the likeliest thing to happen? Whatever it might be, I am sure we all are crazy excited to know what this series is all about. As the name suggests, this animated series by Marvel with 23 episodes asks the bigger question, what if? So many alternate outcomes that could take place if a certain event in the history of MCU were different from the other, or a certain character wasn't as we know them. I think the possibilities are endless, while some might argue that the show will focus on what if the other half of the characters were dusted after the Infinity War. Don't you think it would be insanely interesting? What if instead of Steve Rogers, Peggy Carter was the one who took the serum? Well, that would change the path of the MCU drastically. Odds are that none of these 23 episodes will affect the larger Marvel universe. They will rather be a reprise of the earlier incidents of the past. There are Marvel comic series by the same name, What If? And it is only fair to conclude that many of the episodes' plots will be based on that. What if Jane Foster had found the Hammer of Thor? What if Doctor Strange was a disciple of Dormammu? What if Vision had destroyed the Avengers? Well, even though the what if by the comic series are plenty, some of them we can only assume by looking at the trailer. Such as, what if Peter Quill, who we now know as Star-Lord, wasn't the kid who got to fulfill his destiny? There is no end to one's imagination. Thus, the what ifs are so vast and can continue to pile up. So are there any incidents looking at which you ask, what if this happened any different? Let us know in the comment section.
We have heard about the Mandarin in previous Iron Man movies, and comics tell us that he is an arch enemy of Iron Man and one of the greatest supervillains. In Iron Man 3, we witnessed Travis Slattery calling himself the Mandarin, but later we learn that he isn't the real Mandarin. You might have also come across the 10 rings tattoo, and there is a rumor about every character ever seen with that 10 rings tattoo to reappear in Shang-Chi movie. Furthermore, after the confirmed appearance of the Mandarin, many fans want him to not die in the end. Now what do we really know about this new Marvel character to be played by Simu Liu? Well, the Shang-Chi character is inspired by Bruce Lee's movie. Even though we're not fortunate enough to see the Mandarin face his arch enemy, it is a fan theory that Shang-Chi will use the war machine created by Iron Man to defeat Mandarin. The Hawkeye is one character that was yet to get a solo. Now the time has come. The 5th series to premiere on Disney Plus would be the Hawkeye series, where Clint Barton will be seen mentoring Kate Bishop, which could possibly be played by Haley Steinfeld, who would carry the title Hawkeye after the show, as it is assumed that Clint Barton would die at the end of the series. It is being concluded by the fans that this series might also build up towards the Young Avengers, with many new young characters coming in play through different upcoming series. The journey has just begun. To find out some more amazing facts, watch the next part of the video and share any details that we might have missed in the comment section.